you might ask, Chris, is that all it takes? Being in the right system, is that enough? No, it's not. It's the start. In order to achieve financial independence, yes, you have to be in the right system. You have to be in the profit system rather than the wage system. But there are lots of traditional business owners who don't succeed financially and achieve financial independence. In fact, there's lots of network marketing people and direct sales people who don't succeed and achieve financial independence. So it brings us back to that question again. Once you're in the right system, what separates the successful from the unsuccessful? It's mandatory that you be in the right system, the profit system rather than the wage system. And I encourage you to consider network marketing and direct sales as a vehicle for that. So what separates the successful from the unsuccessful once you're in that system? Well, here's some of the things that I got from the folks who I did my research from. Now, I interviewed these people. I asked them lots of questions, and I said, what is it that makes people successful in this? And the number one thing I got from every single one of them, and the other thing about this is none of these people knew each other. They didn't know each other. They don't know each other's names. They don't know who they are. They're in different companies, but they all said, follow the proven system. You see, these companies over the course of the years, they find out what works. They realize what it's going to take to actually build their system. And some people, they're selling services, and other companies, they're selling products. It might be healthcare or skincare or whatever the products might be, and they're selling those things. But each individual company, through the course of time, has developed a system that works. And occasionally people come in and they're in the profit system, but they won't follow the proven system of sales. They say, well, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do it my way because I'm a smart person, and I know that all these other people do it one way, but I'm going to do it another way. The people who succeed in network marketing follow the proven system. They don't think that they're smarter than the company or smarter than the people who've already done it. They say, what can I do to succeed? And they follow that system. Now, isn't that true? For example, let's say that you were desiring to become a real estate magnate. Wouldn't you find somebody who's already successful in real estate and ask them how they did it and then just start doing it in that way? That's what I would do. I would say, how did you build a $50 million portfolio of real estate? And then I would start taking that, I'd start doing it myself. You see, you follow the proven system of people who are successful. It might even be in parenting. You go to some parents who have some great kids and they've been successful with it. You follow a proven system. What have you done? And you learn from them and you do the same. No sense trying to reinvent the wheel. Now, another thing that these folks said in this research project was they said, and this was basically the number 2 answer, was don't quit. Don't quit. Now, the fact is, a lot of people quit, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but a lot of people quit this business, and they quit before they can become successful. There's one young gentleman, he's 32 years old, who I interviewed. He makes about $80,000 a month, and he's in a network marketing business, and he said, Chris, he said, after 3 years, he's been in it 7 years when I did the research project, but he said, Chris, after 3 years, I had nobody in my downline. And he said, Chris, not only did I have nobody, but I never had anybody. I had never even signed anybody up and then had them quit on me. 3 years, I kept trying, I kept working, and I had nobody. So from 0 to 3, nobody. From 3 until 5, things finally clicked for him, and he built a $20,000 a month business. And from year 5 to year 7, he upped it to $80,000 a month. He didn't quit before he could become successful. Most people quit before they can become successful because they don't understand the nature of network marketing. You see, this quote has been around for a long time, and I usually see it attributed to Tony Robbins. I don't know if he was the person who actually said it first, but he says that most people overestimate what they can do in a year, but they underestimate what they can do in 10 years. Now, that's fascinating to me because the percentages that I've seen that up to 90% of the people quit their network marketing company before the first year. Why? Because they come in and they think, oh, I'm going to get rich quick. I'm going to make $10,000 a month after 6 months, and I'm going to be able to do all this. And then month 9 comes, and even if they're making $700 a month part-time or $1,000 a month, whatever they might be making, they say, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. See, they had overestimated what they could do in a year, and they say, I'm going to quit. and they don't realize that at least they're going in the right direction. If they give it some time, they will probably have underestimated what they could do in 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. Another thing that's interesting is I travel around the country and I'll speak to these large network marketing groups, and usually there's one of the top income earners there that's at these large gatherings, and I'll usually look at them. I'll get a chance before the meeting or whatever to introduce myself to them, or over the course of time I'll get to know them. And during the meeting I'll look at them and I'll say, did you ever in your wildest imaginations think that you would be making $150,000 a month? And I have never gotten an answer where somebody said, yep, that was me. I thought that that's what I was going to do. See, they had all underestimated what they would actually do if they became successful in network marketing or direct sales. Don't quit.